So today is like a really, really, really fun day. I did like the really coolest thing with Milo this morning. So the only thing that I was really struggling with him was to get in the bag. It was like really hard for him to let himself go and actually let me get him in the bag. And I, would be such a baby if I put him in the bag. But so that's been our struggle. Like me getting him in the bag. Like he'll come out and he'll be with me outside, but when it's time for me to get him in the bag, it's quite horrifying, or it has been. So, um, although I think we got it figured out this morning. So, here in Glens Falls, it's like super icy and rainy, and my cat hates the snow and he hates to be in rain. So I knew that this morning was the morning to do it with him, where I knew that once I got him out of the bag, he was going to want to get back in it. So the problem with I think in my approach earlier was that I was kind of keeping him around the neighborhood, which it's his neighborhood. So as soon as he gets out of the bag, he's like, I know where I am. I can do this. You know what I mean? And I'm too afraid to take him anywhere else. I want him to know how to get home. But this morning was perfect because it was like rainy and icy and nasty. And I have a graveyard that's like right down the road. So I just took him there and, I just let the cat out of the bag. I just let him out. And he was like, he climbed out right away because he always wants to get right out of the bag. And then I just let him stay out. And then he was like, he didn't know what to do. He was like in the middle getting wet. He just looked at me and kind of got mad. And then he started meowing. And then I just went and sat under a nice dry tree until he had had enough, and he came and found me. And then at the end of the session, it was like I could do a little yogi squat and hold the knapsack open, and he just walks right in there and turns around and curls around, and he doesn't want to be wet. So it was really amazing. And then just to sit with him in the woods, because that took a long time. It wasn't like he just climbed in there. We were probably in there for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and I refused to force him into the bag. That's it. And I was okay sitting in the rain. I knew he didn't want to be. So first he would just like get up and get under my vest and just snuggle up with me. Then when it was really time to go, I just held open the bag and he just curled right in. And then I didn't even have to like really cinch it up super hard. So, I didn't. I don't think I'll have to. I definitely want to get a tether for him, but I think I want it more for him than for me. He's not going anywhere. Like when we were out, but he might when we get more comfortable out there. So anyway, a tether. But it was a really, really encouraging morning. Like for me, it was great. Like if it wasn't raining, I wanted to set up the tent and chill, but I don't want to get all our stuff all wet right off the bat. And I found out this morning that I have a friend of mine who, might need some work on his house for a little while so we can stay there and I can do some construction stuff, which is like what I love to do. So I'm psyched just to get a tool belt on for a little bit, maybe do a little work, and just continue on this path with Milo. He was so funny when we came back today. I'd been bringing him in the house into my bedroom and then letting him out of the backpack. And this morning I just let him out on the porch, and it was so cool as he just figured out where he was. He climbed out of the bag all chill and then just sat by the door, and I let him in and he went right to his food and started chowing down. So I don't know, man, it was a victorious day for sure. So peace. Love you guys. Bye.